Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going over the German Super Heavy, the 188-ton super tank. This is the MAUS, the heaviest tank in the game, most heavily armored tank in the game, and surprisingly it's not that great. Despite all the people who have built hype up for this vehicle, as far as, oh, it's coming back, it's going to be so great, so amazing. Well, I hate to say it, but it's not going to be that great. The vehicle, all in all, is a fun vehicle to play, but it's an 8.0. The right rank for this vehicle should be, in my opinion, 7.3 to 7.0. You know, you're within the same battle rating as a 279 and a IS-7. You're going to face those like crazy, and they can pin your bottom plate, and it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and go to the armor analysis on this heavy tank. And you can see that on MAUS's gun, which has 252 millimeters with the standard shell and 270 with the APCR shell. And let's see if they got a. Let's see if we have any more shells. So this will be probably your the round you'll use the most. You can kill another MAUS by shooting it through there. That's really the only weak spot of the MAUS, other unless you shoot it to the side and to the turret, which is generally pretty hard to do. And at 8.0 though, there is a lot of tanks that can pin you, such as, you know, T62s and stuff like that, which is very, very stupid in my opinion. The MAUS is going to be facing T62s at 8.3, and you even have a potential threat of sneaking into against the T62 M1, or even possibly, you know, these T10M and stuff. That'll be something that would be okay to fight against, but there's just so many vehicles that you're going to fight against in this tank that is way off standard. And on top of that, going to 8.0, you're going to be versing BMPs and stuff like that. Let's go and see if we can find a T-54 have an APFSDS. Let me see. Let's see. You're gonna be basically facing tanks that are going to have APFSDS. So you know they're going to be shooting out these APFSDS rounds. I can't even find one. What the heck? But anyway, you're going to be versing stuff like the IT-1 that has that missile that can pin you no matter where he shoots you. Unless you angle your armor like that, you can pin it like this, you know. Very, very stupid. You can pin it. It's going to do a lot of damage. And if he shoots you here, it's probably going to one-hit kill you. So keep that in mind. And as a reminder, the MAUS is a very fun tank in the game to play. Personally, it was one of my favorite tanks ever to play as. Just because it's one of those super heavy tanks that they sadly removed from the game. Let's go ahead and put this guy. Oops, I want to put this guy on a holiday so we can go ahead and go into a game. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Should be able to put you on a holiday. There you go. So originally there was the MAUS, the King Tiger 10.5 centimeter. I'll go ahead and get all these out. Only the MAUS will be researchable. Sadly, I wish they would have brought them all back. But sadly, that is not true. I thought I paid for that. Okay. So, the vehicles that have been removed is the Coelian, or also known as the Flak Panzer, the Tiger II 10.5, which honestly, because it was never built, but because they actually had plans for it to be made, they didn't add it in. Honestly, I think this is like an E75 or something. You know, something like a prototype of that. You can probably see it in World of Tanks. This is the Panther II. This is by far probably the most fun out of all of these, out of all four of these to play. Panther II just has a really good gun. It has enough armor to beat all the other Panthers, and overall it does very well at 7.0. Now the MAUS, that's the downside. You could play all of these together and have a pretty solid lineup if it would go down to 7.3, but for some reason they're having it 8.0, and this vehicle is going to struggle with all the players who are going to get it. They're going to say it's crap and it's going to get nerfed. Who knows, maybe buffed. I hope it gets buffed and it goes to a lower battle rating. Honestly, you know, I wish War Thunder would say, okay, it's okay for one tank in the game, especially the heaviest and most armored tank in the game, to be completely unpinnable from the front. Because it's the slowest tank in the game. You can shoot it here and kill it, okay? So, if it has nothing going for it other than a big gun and armor, then you can at least let it use the armor it has, right? Because if not, a T-29 can pin right through this, and it's a lot more mobile. So, keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and go into a custom battle if there is one available, and I do this a lot of people wonder why, but I go into custom battles so I can get a more of a solid review on the vehicle. In my opinion, in custom battles, I can face vehicles in lower tiers, higher tiers, and at the same tier as me. In other words, I don't have to play, 5, 6, 7 rounds to get good footage for the mouse. I can play here and get decent footage because I can just respawn. So right off the bat, the sale is on, still is active. So if you pick this guy up and you research him, maybe pick up some golden eagles, so when you get this guy you can buy him a talisman for, I think it's like 1430 or maybe something like 1300. We got a mouse, bro. Someone in here said, hey, a mouse. But the mouse will be available to be researched starting on the 30th. So I'm pretty sure this Saturday, maybe this Sunday. Saturday, I'm pretty sure. That's not gonna go through there. It's kind of a big bummer that ain't going through. Hopefully we can reload in time for he flanks us. And in case you want to know, this tank actually fought against that tank when this first came out into the game. So that really is kind of a depressing thing. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill this tiger too. Okay, tiger 2 down. The main thing with this armor is you want to angle it, but you also don't want to allow your cheeks to be straight onto an enemy. You kind of want them to shoot and use that long ridge line of armor for yourself. This tank is incredibly hard to kill, has high survivability. It's kind of like a Merkava. You can kill it in a single shot, although I have never seen it get killed in a single shot. I'm just going to shoot. Well, actually, I don't think I want to miss this guy. Okay, he's going to shoot me anyway, even though he knows I have no chance of killing him. Let's go ahead and see if we can back it up. Probably not. Yep, this guy's just going to keep setting me on fire. Classic pro move, by the way. So let's go ahead and spawn back on in here. Hopefully everything's doing well. And let's see if we can take out this MBT over here. This is going to be a long range for the mouse. I don't think I can actually make a shot accurately through there. But there is a GMC or a KV-122. Some prey down there we can mess with. Overall, the mouse in arcade, if you're someone who gets it, it's more fun in arcade. Until you're playing against top tier tanks like that, they're just going to spawn camp you. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to spawn here. Hopefully it spawns me somewhere over here where I don't have to worry about being spawn camped. One bad thing about custom battles is it just loves to spawn you in the exact same place over and over and over. I mean, I guess I can ask for it, I am asking for it by playing the custom battle, but it would be nice if they would decide to make custom battles have more than just normal spawn. Okay, it's kind of funny, a 2A5 couldn't pin that. That's really kind of... But okay, we'll see. So we got a leopard 2A5 up there. No chance of pinning. No chance of pinning, and they're going to shoot a mouse. Honestly, when I'm in any tank whatsoever, I don't pick on someone who plays the mouse because it takes them forever to get there. A lot of players think it because they got a top tier vehicle, they're just going to go around and try to flex and show it off. I mean, honestly, in today's day in War Thunder, most people have the top tier vehicle, so there's no need to flex about it. And knowing that, just don't flex. If you see a mouse or someone, I mean, if you kill them, okay. But honestly, don't spawn camp. That's one of the cheapest strategies in the game, in my opinion, is just to sit at someone's spawn. Now, yes, you may be winning the battle in spawn camping, but if you're just going to sit there, especially in a custom battle, and wait for someone to spawn, and then wait for them to move, and then shoot them so you can kill them, I don't really like it that much. Now, I mean, if you did it a few times, I can see, but try not to do too much of that, because that just makes a lot of people pissed off in some ways, so try not to do that. So let's go ahead and see if we can move on through here. Like I said, the mouse is a slow but heavily armored beast. This tank does take quite a few hits. As long as someone doesn't hit your driver or your engine, a lot of times you can keep on moving without having to worry about it. And one thing I forgot to say is this thing has its own stabilizer. Now, it's a joke. But the truth is, it has so much dead weight. Like, look at this. Now, yes, we are on concrete here, but look at this. You see how stable that is? I mean, yes, you may miss like 1 out of 10 shots from it, but at the same time, it has so much dead weight that cannon's not even want to move, because pretty much there's not enough weight on the, or not enough friction on the ground to move the tank up and down quite a bit. So don't see, well, it seems like everyone we're facing is in the Leopard 2A5. I know there's a lot of Leopard spam lately because a lot of people are coming back because they want that 2A6, which is why I feel like it's going to be very good, and after the first week it's going to get the absolute heck out of it. Just because everyone's going to spam it, kind of like the T72B3, except the B3 is probably going to have better, or the T90 would probably have, there we go, getting sniped again. And repair and back on up here. Hopefully he doesn't kill us. We got a little KB1S over here going to try to protect us, and that is the match. So let's go and see if we can back on out of here. So that was a small match with the MAUS. Honestly, I love this tank. It's a very fun vehicle to play in the game, but it does suffer at a lot of features, such as far as reload. You know, even with an expert crew, I don't have Ace because I didn't buy it, but right now, just to confirm, you can buy this tank for less than 1,200 Golden Eagles, which is running for, right now, 1,200 Golden Eagles. This would be probably about $10 in Golden Eagles, and this tank can research up to, oops, let me see, this tank can research up to rank, all the way up to hold on a second. You can research all the way up to here, so really if you're wanting to go for the 2A6, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you do not have anything else, let's say like you're down to rank 5, research this guy, as he will be effective to research here. If you do want to buy a talisman for 10 bucks, it will greatly speed up your progress, trust me, because that's how I grinded out the T80U, and it was very, 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 very worth it. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this short video on the MAUS. This video gets 10 likes. I will be glad to make another video on the MAUS. Very, very fun tank to play. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like bell, please hit the subscribe button. Every new member to the channel is greatly appreciated, and please comment something. It really does make a content creator feel a lot better if he can get comments. I don't care so much about views. I want people to comment so I know I actually have people watching the video, not just scrollers or, I don't know, bots just clicking and trying to spam crap on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.